We got one more story for you. This is staying in the world of Marvel. Daredevil Born Again has officially been renewed for season 3, which will begin shooting next year. Josh Wilding from yesterday. Okay, I'm glad he slept just a little bit. Daredevil Born Again was originally greenlit for 18 episodes that eventually evolved into 2 9-episode seasons. And following the first season's creative overhaul, season 2 will now run for 8 episodes. Beyond that, much has been said about whether the series will get a 3rd season. Marvel Studios, Marvel Television has made it clear that yearly series are a priority moving forward, and The Man Without Fear is clearly a character who is well suited to the small screen. Comments from Daredevil Born Again star Charlie Cox suggest that the show would end with its second batch of episodes were taken out of context, and it was later reported that Old Hornhead's story wouldn't end next year after all. IGN recently spoke with Brad Winterbaum, head of streaming television and animation at Marvel Studios, who set the record straight when he confirmed that Daredevil Born Again Season 3 has officially been greenlit and will begin shooting in 2026. In terms of Daredevil, yeah, we are greenlit for season 3 and we start shooting next year, the executive said, sharing no additional details about what fans can expect from the planned 3rd season. What could we see in a possible Daredevil Born Again season 3? Assuming Mayor Wilson Fisk is taken down when the show returns to Disney Plus next year, then it might be anything from the return of the Hand to Matt finding himself placed behind bars, something Ed Brubaker and Chip Zdarsky both explored. Elektra's return is also long overdue. As for a possible team up with the Wall Crawler and Spider-Man Brand New Day, it doesn't currently look like a sure thing despite the Punisher's presence. Something tells us Matt Murdock will show up for a brief cameo, even if it's minor, as his appearance in Spider-Man No Way Home. If not, the fact that we're getting a season 3 Daredevil Born Again surely leaves the door open to Cox appearing in Spider-Man 5. Kristen Ritter is returning as Jessica Jones in season 2, so this renewal may take us one step closer to the Defenders reunion too. Masterpiece of epic proportions, Daredevil Born Again delivers a powerful, unmissable take on The Man Without Fear. Oh, this was their review. Okay, we don't need to read their review. They're fine. They get plenty of our business. Okay, Chris. So I'm confused. I had always thought, and maybe that's where I was lost. I had always thought that they had already renewed it for season 3, but I guess not. I guess we were just the first 2 seasons here that were originally split.
Yeah,
So good to know
the
that's
3rd
official.
was new. Yeah, I figured they would do a 3rd because it didn't make sense for where the story was going to end it 2. But
Right.
again, that also is determined on usually, hey, do people like the show? So it's
No,
good
that's
that they're getting
fair.
3 chapters at least.
Absolutely. So, okay. So then let me ask you this question then. Who would you most want to see team up with Daredevil? Like, are you immediately wanting to go back to the 3 that he just worked with in the Defenders previously? Or is there somebody else that's like a kind of a street level hero that you would like to see Daredevil kind of paired up with?
Oh, that's a great question. I mean, I'm such a sucker for Jessica Jones, so I
Fair.
really do want that team up. That's such a fun relationship, I think, especially because again, it's just people who are opposed in their viewpoints. I think is
Right.
always really fun to work with, not only from how to deal with criminals, but just about everything in life. Um,
Right.
Jessica
Right.
has a much darker sense of things than Matt does, and I always find that very compelling to see between the 2 of them.
No,
What
yeah.
about you?
I would like. I was thinking about it. I think it could be interesting. Honestly, I mean, they're probably not going to do this because movie territory, and they're probably winding down Ant-Man. But I actually think an Ant-Man Daredevil kind of thing would be interesting if he like has to tap him to be like, I got to steal this thing for Fizz. I don't really steal stuff anymore. I'm gonna need you to steal stuff anyway, bro. Like whatever. I'm your lawyer. Don't worry. I'll get you off. I think that could have been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Um, I think him and Moon Knight could be really interesting. That's
Ooh,
like
and
an
then we'd get that
interesting way
character utilized.
to bring the character back. I think that would work really well. Um, I think even they've been talking about potentially bringing Daisy Quake back. I think that could also be kind of
Ooh.
interesting. You find a way to bridge the gap with her into TV yet again, kind of make her canon the way you did with Daredevil out of Netflix into the MCU.
Mhm.
Um, and it could just be really like a fun way to kind of have some stuff kind of going on. And now he has a little bit more firepower to work with because like obviously he's able to kick ass. Um, And the three others of the defenders are pretty strong too. But now you've
Yeah.
got a little bit more of a supernatural thing going on. It'd be kind of cool.
That'd be very cool. I think, Colleen Wing would be another fun one to bring back. I
Yeah,
really liked
I think so
Colleen.
too. Yeah.
That'd be
Or
good.
Shang-Chi would also be interesting too. I saw somebody said that. Again, I think they're very peculiar about, you might elevate a TV character up to the movies, but they're not so quick to de-escalate, I guess, someone from the movies down to a TV show like they did a couple
Yeah.
times. Obviously, you saw Hulk show up a little bit. We obviously saw Wanda moving to WandaVision and stuff, but you know what I mean? Like if someone's wedged in there, unless they're getting their own show, you rarely see them kind of get these little random little cameos if they were like the star of a franchise.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm curious, y'all. What are your thoughts? Are you happy about season 3? Who would you want to see Daredevil teamed up with in a season 3 or even in the season 2? I mean, it's kind of done, so it is what it is. And I think we're getting where we get. But season 3, where would your mind be at with that? Let us know in those comments and those super chats.
Oh man, I'm so glad to finally talk to you guys about Cash App. I've been using Cash App forever, and now I get to talk to you guys about it. Don't worry, it's very easy, fast to sign up. Do you even know how much interest your money is earning you in your bank account right now? Well, let me tell you some stuff. Cash App can do way more than you think to make your money work for you. If you direct deposit at least $300 in paychecks each month and use the Cash App card for purchases, you can earn up to 4% annual interest on your savings. There's no hidden fees, no minimum balance requirements. Also, you can hit your saving goals even faster by turning on the Roundups feature on your Cash App card. With Roundups, every purchase you make using the card is rounded up to the nearest dollar, and that spare change is automatically put into your savings. Don't let your money sit around and gather dust. Make it work for you. Take advantage of high interest savings on Cash App today. For a limited time only, new Cash App customers can use our exclusive code and earn some additional cash. For real, just download the Cash App, use our exclusive referral code Christian in your profile, send $5 to a friend. Within 14 days, you're going to get $10 dropped right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App. Cash App is a financial service platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partner. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, members FDIC, direct deposit, roundups, overdraft coverage, and discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosure.